Hey, I'm Lydia. Welcome to my channel. So recently my daughters asked me to buy them these milk carton water bottles that they saw on TikTok. I decided to make them instead, so I had them pick out the designs that they wanted and I got to work. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to make them too. Before we get started, tap the subscribe button below so you don't miss any of my videos. All right, let's start the tutorial. First, this is what I used. You'll need permanent vinyl in whatever colors that you want. Then your milk carton water bottle, which can be found on Amazon or Etsy, and I will have a link to the ones that I bought in the description box below. The ones that I bought came with straws and a bottle cleaner and a straw cleaner too, so that was pretty nice. You'll also need transfer tape and some kind of squeegee or card to lay down your vinyl. Also, rubbing alcohol and a cloth to wipe the bottle clean before you start. And lastly, you're going to need something to cut the vinyl with. I'm using a Silhouette Cameo 4, but there are other options out there too. To find the design to put on the water bottle, I would definitely recommend Etsy. They have so many SVG templates that you can use to cut your vinyl on whatever machine you're using, but there's so many options out there. And there are also sellers who make the template to where you can make your own design and have the dimensions already set in an SVG. All you need to do is type in milk carton water bottle SVG. Make sure that when you're looking at the water bottle SVGs, you find a template that matches with the size of water bottle that you have. So I started off by having my vinyl cut by my Silhouette and then cleaning off my water bottle with rubbing alcohol so there's no lint or dirt or anything like that. Next, I weed my vinyl, which is probably the most tedious part of this entire process. This first design is very simple. It's just daisies. So I'm applying the vinyl in sections just to make sure that the placement is right. You want to make sure that you're burnishing your vinyl to your surface really, really well. You don't want to have any loose edges or air pockets. So take your time here using a card or a tool to make sure it's done right. For this next water bottle, it's a little bit more tricky because my younger daughter wanted a pattern that had multiple layers. So I'm starting out with the base layer of this cow and strawberry print. I'm gonna weed it just like I did with the last one, but I'm gonna cut the stems out of green instead of pink vinyl. After I weed everything, I'm going to apply the vinyl. Now with this one, I tried to do it all with one large piece of transfer tape. And let me just tell you, that's a mistake. This was not the way to go. I highly recommend doing it the other way by doing strips instead of one big piece because there's just so much room for error. And it was so frustrating doing it this way. But what I was doing was peeling off the backing paper in strips so that I was only exposing so much of the vinyl. The reason why I was doing it this way is because I wanted the cow print to wrap around the edges. And while I was able to do that, I just feel like if I had done it in strips, it would have been a whole lot easier. Once the background layer is laid down, I'm going to come in with my stems and place those right where they're supposed to be. And that's it. As long as you're using permanent vinyl, these will stick down really well. You can seal these off if you want to. There are lots of sealers that are food safe, and so check those out. But my daughters love these and they've been using them all summer so far. That's it for this tutorial. If you've liked it, please make sure to like and subscribe and watch this video next if you want to see another craft tutorial.